Hey you guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of RimWorld, back with some more of Dweeb in our little Mechanitor colony where, well, really the big news is everybody has either muscle parasites or malaria or both. Everybody is sick of everything. Everybody has some sort of illness going on, except the baby. The baby is the safest person on this map right now, and I've realized as I was kind of clicking through things here, the baby is obviously doing vat growth learning. It's learning things while it's in the tube, and apparently it's learning to punch people. Yeah, the baby has a melee skill of 2. This baby can knock you out without much problem. So we decided to summon the second Mechanitor threat last time, the Diabolus threat, and well, that could have gone better. It set fire to a lot of things, and there were tigers and injuries, and it's gone basically horribly. But I think we're picking up. I think things are coming back together here. Everyone is sick, but they're getting better. Things are happening here. What did I think I was building here? Oh, an orbital trade beacon. Yeah, we have no components. We have exactly 0 components. That's a bit of a limiting factor in, well, RimWorld, period. Because I don't actually have any components to build all the cool new stuff that I'm going to learn after summoning the Diabolus threat and learning all the cool things from there. No, can't do anything at all with that. We're not actually even researching that right now. What are we working on? The multi-analyzer, yeah. So we know the new mech tech thing, which I can't immediately... There we go, standard mech tech. We figured that out. Well, we haven't figured it out, but we figured out how to figure it out. And that could give me all sorts of cool things that I can't do anything with because we have no components, and there's not really any components on this map. Not that we've discovered, anyway. There's probably some in here, but not anything that we found so far. So we're just going to keep things quietly ticking along and hope that nobody dies of malaria. How's that going, kids, by the way? How many people have malaria? Virtually everyone. Dweeb, how are you doing? 68 to 52, okay. Malaria, yeah. 48 to 75, perfect, great. Yeah, you have a lot of narcotics problems and you're missing an ear. Apart from that, you're basically fine. You also have malaria and muscle parasites. 70 to 59, okay, I think you're going to be fine. You just have the muscle parasites. That's awesome, kid. I love everything you're doing. Again, also just muscle parasites. You have malaria. 57 to 95, great, you're going to be done with that very, very soon. And Butch actually has no medical problems right now. Butch, you are, apart from the baby, the healthiest person on this map. Beta, what are you shooting? What did I tell you to do? What are you doing around here? Oh, you're getting a raccoon. Okay, yeah, that's probably a profitable thing to be doing. I should start continuing to work on the SS gift box here. It's very boxy. It's really the ultimate shape for a ship. I'm thinking this can be production and storage and that kind of thing. And then this could be maybe some bedrooms. I might not do a dormitory style here. It kind of depends what I'm going to do. I'm very, very wishy-washy on whether we're going to stay here or not. I would really love to not pack everything up and move. What? What, Smog? You're having psychotic visions. Okay, that's cool. Again, talk to me about your medical problems right now. Just the muscle parasites. Okay, good. You know, and the fact you're going to have a heart attack and you are genetically dependent on drugs. But apart from all of that, you're basically fine. Good, you go off and do that, kid. You just go off on your trip there. Who needs medical treatment? Oh, Smog. Yes, I'm sure you do. It's just that you're a bit psychotic right now. Mech repair we can deal with. Holding platforms we are beginning to deal with, because I'm going to use the space where we buried our colonists here. Sorry, Doug. Sorry, Mitsuya. Oh, you were so smart and naked. You're just my best naked researcher. Just sitting around naked, learning things. Yeah, again, there were consequences to summoning the Diabolus threat. These are the consequences. Doug and Mitsuya are in fact dead. Doug is wearing clothing, Mitsuya isn't. So I'm going to turn this into, well, a tomb, and also put up a holding platform just so I can make this notification go away. And then I'll deal with all the other notifications that I've got going on right now. How's, let's start. Okay, food is looking good. In the win column, food is looking great. We're doing good on the old food. Let's put some doors up here so people can actually get in and out of things. So how about there's a maybe a steel door here and maybe over here, and then kind of the same thing here. That way people can get in and out of the SS gift box. I don't like this here anymore. I should have put that over there. It would have been more centrally located. It would have centered nicely. I don't like that at all. That's kind of bothering me. I'm going to put that over there now. Yep, I did that. Yep. Complete waste of time building that there. That's okay, they'll figure it out. Also, somebody go get some heal root. We don't really have a lot else to do at the moment besides just kind of hanging out and waiting for people to get over malaria, muscle parasites. I'd like to say death, but I didn't actually put them in the freezer, so they're real dead right now. They're super, super dead right now. Sorry, Doug. Sorry, Mitsuya. We did bury you naked. I know that's the way you would have wanted things. You would have wanted to be buried without a stitch of clothing on. You're very, very smart and very, very naked all the time. Okay, what, if anything, do I think I'm going to accomplish in the near future? Beta's down here doing some medicine. Dweeb, how are you doing? How's the malaria going for you, kid? You almost done with that? It's a bit of a fuss, isn't it? 89.1. I do have that one healer mech serum, and I do have a couple of people without ears. I could give someone an ear. Show me, who doesn't? Yeah, you're missing an ear, Beta. You're missing an ear. Beta, would you like to have the healer mech serum? It's sitting here, and I'm not really doing much else with it. I know I should save it for something more important, like an eye or an arm or something like that, but go ahead and just do that. Just go ahead and fix yourself up there, kid. Hopefully that's going to take care of the ear problem. There you go, you've got an ear. You can actually hear what I'm saying now. Okay, I feel better about that. That was a positive move. We've done a positive thing here. We've given Beta a second ear, and, well, hopefully Beta's going to appreciate that and hear people at all. How's the tomb going over here? Actually, not bad. Not bad. I want to double wall that. What have I got for stone blocks here? Still got a good bit of slate kicking around. So how about we did a slate wall like this, and then put one here, and then I'll put another double wall there, and then we'll kind of box this off, put some doors in, and this can be where we put the holding platform for the demons. Because that's really what I want right now, a few demons kicking around the place. Got people missing ears, got everyone with malaria. But no, let's get some demons in. You already saw some of the Diabolus threat. Why not get some demons in here? Is this the couch that they can't put together? What am I... I've got a lot of stuff. Camel hide, Panthera fur. I think I have everything but pigskin. I think this is... Yeah, I don't have enough pigskins for this. So cancel that. I've got a lot of light leather. All right, let's make a light leather couch then. They're going to want somewhere nice to sit after the death of Doug and naked Mitsuya here. So couch, light leather couch, like that, and then put that in front of the TV. There we go. That's something you can actually build. Smog, you're going over to do my thing there. Oh yeah, it's very, very foggy out. Yeah, we accepted a forced weather quest, and it's just kind of foggy. It's not really a big deal. I mean, I suppose if I had solar panels, that would be a big problem, but I don't. We're fine. Dweeb, you're up. How did the malaria work out for you, kid? Look at you developing immunity to malaria. What a trooper. Also immune. Beta, no problem. You've developed immunity. You still have the muscle parasites. Muscle parasites, you're fine, more or less, and Butch is the healthiest person apart from the baby. Baby doing real good. Learning how to punch things. Sorry, remind me what that is? Oh, the signal chip. Yes. Yeah, we got one of them. I don't actually remember what to do with that. What do we do with that? Analyze it. Oh, it's already analyzed it. Yeah, we've already done that. Dweeb, if you're up, could you go repair your mech, please? Just try to get some of these notifications going away. There's a lot of them. Boy, we had a lot when people died. And there were tigers and fire. And oh, it's a good old time around here. Dweeb, I had such high hopes for this colony. I really did. I started this run going, this is going to be great. It's just never really worked out for you, has it, Dweeb? It's never really come together for the Dweebster here. People die left and right. We're not really doing much with the whole Mechanitor thing. We've got a couple of random bots, and that's about it. Because we can't build anything anymore. Because we keep moving. We keep leaving. And then we have to start all over again. Oh, the doors are in. That's fun. It's fun when we have doors. This is up, so deconstruct this one. Get rid of that. They'll take the fuel out. I don't necessarily need to eject that per se. And then I'm going to need the launch thing, which I can't do because I don't have any components. Who likes us? Does anyone like us? How are we doing on people? No, nobody really likes us. Even the Empire is like, meh, you're okay. We've had better. You're not bad, I guess. Are there any... because obviously this is a highly combative group here. This is the best war team ever. No, they're all useless. Is there anyone local that we could fly to and murder for components? Specifically for components. So let's see. What is this one over here? Oh, the distress signal. No, God, no, we're not going anywhere near that. And we're not going anywhere near an ancient complex either. No, none of those things are happening. No, I assure you. Excavation site. Ooh, gold ore rich. Ooh, and an ancient uplink. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I'd need to put up a grav anchor, which I can't. Well, actually, I say I can't do that. That's advanced components. Those I actually have. So grav anchor, yeah, I don't have the plasteel, but I do have everything else that I need. I've got the 80 panels, and I've got the advanced components. Doing great on advanced components, just not so much on any other components. Who's doing research these days now that my naked researcher is dead? Nobody. Nobody's really into that. How about Lumpy? You're primarily a crafter. Why don't you get on to, like, mega research? Back off of tailoring a little bit. Yeah, we need somebody working on anything at all. Are you actually intelligent in any way? Yeah, actually, you're genetically intelligent. Good for you, kid. Well done. Yeah, you are an excellent crafter. Genetically good at crafting, too. I'd love to start ripping your genes out and see if I can make other people good at crafting or anything else, but we see how this is all going here. We see what's going on here. It's just that this colony is slowly devolving into madness, and I'm just sort of along for the ride, if you will. This is... can we not trap the bot in here, please? Thank you. Thank you. If we could just not do that, that would be awesome. How about we don't do that thing that you were going to do there? Okay, just don't. All right, please. I do need some more stone blocks made. Speaking of crafting, are we on that? Yeah, we are on it. Who, apart from Lumpy, who would be likely to be doing that? Beta. Beta does that sort of thing. Beta, you're having a little game of chess there by yourself. You feeling better about the ear, kid? I'm assuming you can hear me. I don't have to shout at you. Oh, this is done. Neat. Put up some more things then. Put up a slate wall there. And then do I have maybe... What have I got there? Granite? I've got enough granite to do what I want to do. Do a granite wall there. And then also a granite door there and there. It's a little double door system for the demons. Because, you know, there's going to be demons. Okay. Well, put up a holding platform anyway. I kind of want to box that off just because it's mildly annoying me. So, slate wall right there. And then... I don't know, that. And then put up the holding platform, just so this thing will finally go away. So there you go, one holding platform. You know what, do two. Go nuts, kid. Have two of them. I dare you. Have two holding platforms. That one doesn't work, it's not centered properly. So this, make a copy of that here. See, that's centered better? Okay, you're all welcome. Okay? No, don't thank me that you can sleep tonight. Okay, because that was not centered properly. Now it is. Next now what? And could somebody get in here and roof the SS gift box, please? This is not a convertible. We can't be flying through open air with, you know, an open roof. That's not how planes work. Or indeed, boxes. Boxes generally, you know, you can close them. It's the SS gift box. I like it. It's fun. I need a trader. I need a trader who can come by with, like, a bunch of components. Now, I'm going to need stuff to sell to do that. Which I don't really have a lot of stuff to sell, do I? I mean, we're allegedly making art. Oh, Dweeb's on that. Dweeb, you're actually good at art? I mean, you have a base knowledge of what art is or isn't. Is anyone else better at art that I could just cram onto art? Beta, you're 8. That's great, but I need you to be doing the stone blocks. Butch, you're awfully good at this sort of thing. You're largely in charge of tigers, but take a break from tigers and go into art. Dweeb, I'm canceling your thing. Sorry. We don't really... It's not working out, Dweeb. It was a terrible piece anyway. Nobody was going to buy that nonsense. It was absolutely awful. I could also make a couple more tigers sentient. It's not the worst idea I've ever had. I know my answer is yes, but remind me anyway. Do I actually... The answer was no, Dave. A boomalope self-tamed. Huh. Yeah, maybe? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Why don't you, by the way, be bonded to Butch? Thank you. No, we're just going to go ahead and release the Boomalope because the Pro is free biofuel, free chem fuel. But the downside of that is I'm going to need to create a pen for it. I mean, I could just mark a room as its pen. I could, like, mark this area as its pen. But now I've got to feed it. No, it's not. I can make chem fuel. Chem fuel can happen. I've got a lot of trees here. I can cut down trees and destroy nature and make it into a fossil fuel like the rest of the planet. But I don't need an animal to do it for me. It's more fuss than it needs to be. So no, just release that to the wild, please, Butch, when you get a chance. Are you doing that now? What are you doing? Oh, you're going for a walk. No, that's not very useful at all, is it? That's very, very not useful. Thanks, Butch. Appreciate that. I should probably put a light or two on in here. Yeah, it's fine. It's dead people and demons. How much light do I really need in there? Next, I've got an awesome bedroom that we're not using. Who's, like, wicked sad these days? Would somebody like a really awesome bedroom that they could not be sad in? So, ooh, yeah, you're very, very sad. Yeah, Doug did die. You're right, Lumpy. Doug definitely died. Not great, not ideal, sure. And you're going to be wicked. Would it help? Would it help if I gave you an awesome bedroom? It would, actually. It will. So here's the thing. I'm doing this for your own benefit, Lumpy. You don't want to stay in the room that you shared with Doug and the tigers. So many tigers, just full of tigers. Can't get up at night to use the bathroom without stepping on a tiger. We all know how that goes. Been there, done that. That was a rough Tuesday. So what I'm going to do is actually move you over here to a much nicer bedroom. It's actually not remarkably better than your bedroom, but it has really nice flooring, so you're going to think it's really cool. And I should probably move all... really, I was going to say I should move the tiger beds up there, but I should move those over to Butch's room, because Butch only has the one tiger in here. This, for now, is just going to be the tiger room. We're just going to keep tigers in here. They got to go somewhere. They've got to sleep somewhere. And did I see we were just getting some heel root coming in? I believe I just saw somebody hauling some of that. And I don't immediately see it, but plenty of rice coming in. Are we, speaking of which, are we making meals? The Boomalope's been returned to the wild. 43 meals on hand right now. I think we could be doing better than that. It looks like, Wraith is on it. Okay, Wraith's on the cooking thing here. Are you good at cooking? Yes, actually. Even though you're genetically terrible with it, you've overcome it. You've worked long and hard to overcome your limitations on cooking and learned how to fry an egg reasonably well, or at least put some potatoes, corn, and what is very possibly tiger meat together. Sorry, it's just food is food. It's just that's how it's going to go. Speaking of food is food, go murder all of these alpacas. They have no right to live on my map, but they have every right to live in my tummy. Yeah, oh yeah, you're on it. Chella can't wait to murder. Chella, you just love the murders. And the burkas. You're into murder and burkas. It's a fun time when you're Chella. Chella, what are your pressing needs these days? You want a neural supercharge. Okay. Can't do anything with that right now. I can certainly work on that if we ever got a single component in. And Lumpy's down here doing some research. Excellent. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And by getting somewhere, I mean we're getting to the multi-analyzer, which will eventually lead me to fabrication so I can start making my own components, and then maybe we can backtrack and look at the standard mech tech, although that does move very, very quickly. Why bother, Dave? You have no components. It doesn't matter what cool stuff you research. You have no capacity to create them. I still have head wraps. After that silly... I still have a ton of head wraps. There's something I could sell to somebody. They could buy head wraps. That's totally doable. How's the tomb? Yeah, the tomb is looking good now. Okay, we got the double doors up. This is all boxed in. It's not perfect, but it'll get the job done if you're a demon. And it made my little notification going away. What needs to be repaired now? Dweeb, can you go... Hang on, Dweeb, can you go repair your Mechanitor, please? Yes, the Mechanitor that I constantly forget to use, even though they're literally there to be a defensive thing and put them in front of enemies, and... That hasn't worked out either. We just basically sent everyone out to shoot things, and then we're shocked when my tiger expert and naked researcher are killed. Just total surprise. Can't imagine how that happens. It's kind of cold out. Should we maybe... It's 62, 63... I mean, this thing has got to be keeping things warm. It's 70 in here. Yeah, let's just turn maybe that heater on. Just to warm it up a little bit in there. Alright, next plan of attack. Good news, I've got a bunch of extra bedrooms. What with the recent fatalities. Tons of extra bedrooms. What am I sitting on over here? That is a Venom Talon. I don't really have anyone who does a lot of melee. Butch, don't you do melee? Don't you punch things? Oh no, you're just terrible. You're awful. Don't ever do that. I'll wait till the baby gets out of the tube, as indeed the baby is learning melee. Wow, melee skill up again. This kid is just being fed. It's like the Matrix when Neo is learning how to fight, and he's just being force-fed information through wires and brains and stuff. That's what this kid is doing right now. He's becoming a kung fu expert in a tube. You kid, you're getting a Venom Talon when you get out of the tube. How old are you, by the way? No, that's the growth vat. Show me the baby. Baby child, you're age 5. I mean, I could kick you out of the tube right now, and you could start cleaning the place up. You can do basic tasks at 5 years old. Maybe I wait till you're 8. But if I take you out now, you're going to learn things faster. Wraith is on a work frenzy. That's cool. And I see Butch is into some art. And in fact, looks like you've already created some art. Yeah, very, very good. Okay, normal jade sculpture. That'll be something we can sell people. I've still got quite a bit more jade kicking around too. We've not done well in the keeping the colonists alive thing, but we're doing great in the jade game. There's another one right there, another normal jade sculpture. Bloodshed number whatever. On this sculpture's portrayal of a thoughtful abstract shape. Really? That's it? RimWorld? That's all you got for me? What's this one? Oh, there we go. Peter Butch Terry turning the pages of Gloom's perspectives on renovation and construction, absorbing the knowledge within under the soft glow of a reading lamp. Okay, so you did a portrait of yourself, like, reading a book. Yeah, okay, I mean, whatever you're into. Speaking of books, why is this book over here? Why are we not putting books in the bookshelf? That's what the bookshelf is for. It's a shelf for books. That's what we do. It's a shelf for books. Is anyone but me troubled by the fact that nothing's happened in the last 20 minutes? Because I find this deeply disturbing. Stillwater, you're about to break down. That'll be interesting. People don't like you. You don't like them. You're hungry. You would like to be high. Or do we not have tea? Do we not have that? What do you have? Oh, it's your ideology. Do we not have tea? You sure about that? It's possible. I mean, I've got some psychite growing over here. It's going to take a little bit. Huh. I was sworn we had some of that kicking around. It's not down here with the... No, it's not down here. Well, sorry, Stillwater. I don't know, go have a nervous breakdown. Everyone else does around here. You're sowing corn. There's a cold snap. All right, well, good thing I turned the heaters on. Great. Well, the heat's on, so nobody whine to me about that. You know what we could use is a vent right here, because that heat could just be going right into these... Actually, there's one over here that goes from that heater. That's not bad. I could use a heater in the hospital, because you know there's going to be injuries. So put a heater down there. How are we covered up here? I mean, it's all right next to the geothermal plant. It's got to be warm there. You could turn this heater on. Okay. No real heat in here, but we've got a vent in here and a vent in here. I feel that's all kind of covered. I think we've got that covered for heat. I think everybody's going to be broadly fine. No heat really in the research room. It's a little chilly in there. That's not a problem for anyone else. It was a problem for Mitsuya because, you know, she'd be naked. You know, goosebumps everywhere in the cold. But I don't think that's going to be a big deal. I think we're going to be fine. The heat there will warm up Stillwater's room. Everyone's about to have a breakdown again. Beta, what is your... Oh, Beta's already had a breakdown. Beta's going to go take a lot of ambrosia. A lot of ambrosia. Okay, Smog. Oh, you're feeding the baby. Yeah, and teaching it to punch. The kid's going to be Bruce Lee by the time he gets out of here. I don't know what I want to do with this. There's nothing much I can do until we actually get the components I need to put the launch together. And why are we not roofing this? Oh, did I maybe take off a bit of roofing area for something? That sounds like something I would have done. So build... Oh, yeah, okay, so for something here, I just said no roof. Never put a roof there. Okay, well, we can fix that. That's fine. There must have been something I was carving away, like a mountain or something like that. I'm often carving away mountains. It's kind of a hobby. Speaking of carving things away, I should start re-bisecting things, see if I can find any components. Just going to do one quick scan here for anything along those lines. Stillwater's doing some fishing. That's cool. No, nothing up here. Okay, let's just start some basic dissection then. You know what? This one looks tasty. Just go start carving this up. Smog's in it, Days. Yeah, so am I, Smog. What do you want me to do about that? What, do you think I'm in charge of stuff around here? That's a you problem, not a me problem. Start carving everything up like this and like that. And then, I don't know, maybe like one like this. I know you're going to be brutally cold out here, but we really, really need components. Okay, we can't sleep on components. We can't. It'll be very, very uncomfortable. You know what I'd like? I'd like a dormitory. Area revealed already. What'd you find? Okay, a small section that we were carving out anyway. Neat. Go back to the Dweebster over here. You know what I'd like is a dormitory. In case we get a refugee quest or something along those lines, I'd love to have a dormitory. Could put something together right here. We are making stone blocks. Stone blocks are starting to come in. How about we chop down all the trees in the area? Just go take all of those out. Thank you. And if it doesn't end up being a dormitory, it can be something else that I haven't immediately determined. So how about we make that out of, sure, granite. Looks like we got a good bit of that coming in. So a granite wall. What? Thrumbos. Okay, that's fine. They can just be thrumbos. Not my problem, thrumbos. That to that and that. And then put a, just a wooden door will be fine. I know there's not enough wood. There will be. There will be at some point in time, I assure you. Food check. Yep, food's looking pretty good. 64 meals completed and quite a bit of raw food. Who needs medical treatment? Smog, what's your problem? Oh, still with the muscle parasites, kid. Jeez. Get over it. There's a ritual opportunity soon. Okay, the Industrial Festival. Oh, that's awesome. It'd be like Ministry and, I don't know, Skinny Puppy. That'd be great. Actually, it wouldn't be. All those people should stop touring. Please, Ministry, just please stop. Please, I love you. Please stop. I'm saying this because I love you, Al Jurgensen. Please stop. Okay, it's not okay anymore. What was I talking about? Before Ministry, which is often things I'm talking about. Oh, food. Yeah, food's actually looking really good. Food's looking great. Plenty of raw food. This is going to start to come together. Do I have an agrihand anymore? Or is that one dead? No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, the agrihand will take care of a lot of the tree chopping. All the plants are dying because it's very, very, very cold out. Maybe I should just stop sowing for a while until the cold snap is over. Could we... Yeah, just stop sowing. Oh, we're not doing sowing. Let's just make sure we're not doing sowing. Okay, yeah, don't bother, because it's going to be brutally cold out. And it's almost winter anyway. What? Exhaustion? Whom? Oh, Beta, yeah, you were off on a trip. Yeah, it's exhausting doing that many drugs, you're right. Ain't wrong, kid. So, you need medical treatment. Is that the muscle parasites again? Yep, sure is. Boy, I'd love it if people got over that nonsense. No sign of any components over here. Nah. Didn't think so. Why would there be? Why would there be components up there? That's the one thing I desperately need. Why would they be anywhere near where I am right now? Lumpy, you're actually killing it on the research, kid. You're like halfway through multi-analyzer. And then it'll just be a few more weeks before we can make our own components, which I can't do because I don't have components to make the fabrication bench. You see the problem here. I don't have components to make the fabrication bench so that I could make components. I need a bulk goods trader or the Royals. I'll take either one so badly. So badly. Keep the art game going. I think you might be... Actually, I say you might be out of jade. You should have enough to do at least one more statue. Oh, you're just out of statues. Okay. And then after you're done with that, make some large sculptures, not out of steel or wood. If you have jade, you can use it, but you probably won't. So stone blocks, and then, I don't know, do that like 3 times until I tell you to stop. Or 3 times have elapsed, whichever you prefer. I'm going to put this lamp up somewhere, just because it's floor space that I could be using for something else. Oh, this is slightly dark over here. Let's put that right there. It could be slightly more illuminated over there. Did we put the roof on here? Yeah, okay, we have indeed put the roof on there. Neat. No components, huh? No, not one. Okay. Okay. Just relax, Dave. Relax. You've gone a solid few game days here with nothing immediately collapsing around you, and nobody has died. Not even a tiger. So this has been a pretty good day so far, hasn't it? Yep, pretty good day. If it's a little boring around RimWorld, you know what? That's okay. That's fine. Kill all of these deer. Just and that turkey. Just kill and that raccoon. Keep the food coming in. We do have a zone here. You can put stuff on the floor if you're into that sort of thing. How'd we do? Yeah, the dormitory is almost all set. So let's start putting some plans together for this. How about we do... I know you're going to tell me I don't have enough for this. I get it. So that, and that. And I'll have room to squeeze in... Oh, whoa. That's what I need. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly what I need. Thank you very much. Okay, that's better. That's better. So I've got room there. I can put in some more beds if I need to later. But let's just focus on if a refugee quest came through, I've got somewhere to put them. I also have a lot of clothes. I'm not due, but I could actually rock out a refugee quest right now. We've got a bunch of clothes. We're gonna have I say a nice dormitory. It's a cave right now, but a dormitory, a place for them to sleep. How about we did some power down there too? Actually, there's a good bit of power right there, but just for giggles, put some more up like that and like that. That's where you should have put that lamp, Dave. That'd have been a great spot for that lamp. Now you're going to make another lamp, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're just going to put another lamp up in here like it's nothing. Like you're just swimming in lamps all day. Like you got nothing to do but make lamps. Okay, I don't even know how to make a lamp. Apparently it's very, very easy. It's just some steel and a bot of some sort. Alright. So with the components that we're going to get... Oh, there's a few of them in there too. That should start to put together my trading beacons. How many do I need over here? 3. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There'll be more up here. We just pulled 2. That's 2. It's got to be at least 8 up in there right now. So that should be enough for my Who's McWhat's-It over here. And some of the trade beacons. So if we do get a trade ship, what I should do, if I micromanage RimWorld, which I don't, and if you're looking for that, well, if you're looking for that, you wouldn't have lasted this long anyway. You would have clicked out after the first 30 seconds. But if you're looking for that, you're in the wrong place. You're on the wrong channel. But if I were micromanaging, I'd start canceling everything except the priority one, which would probably be the one in the storage room, because obviously that's where all the art is. I'd like to get one out here too, so we can sell any weapons that I need, because unfortunately this does not penetrate walls. Well, why don't you just take the wall down, Dave? I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I appreciate you asking, though, me. When I ask myself questions, they're often very, very good ones, and then my answer is like, I don't know. I mean, my questions are good. My answers are less than stellar. Sometimes less than stellar. You know, if you use that sentience catalyst, that would also free up yet another floor space. Who was making this? Are they dead? No, it's Lumpy. Okay, Lumpy, if you want to ever get on that SMG, that'd be cool. But you are cranking out some art here. You got another one down here. Lumpy's titled. The title is Lumpy's titled. The title is Lumpy's titled. Okay, hundreds of Wolverines rest peacefully. 1,000 dying fiends appear to be to the right of the main scene. The glitch art style. Is that a real art style? Because that sounds fun. The glitch art style. No, like seriously, comments. Is that a real art style that I am unaware of? Because that sounds cool. The central scene clashes with the complex and the realistic depiction of the background. This represents Lumpy praying. So apparently wolverines and fiends represent... yeah, no, that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure when Lumpy prays, it's about wolverines and fiends. I would. It would be way more interesting than most prayers. Like, hey, wolverines. Like, wow, cool. This religion thing is awesome. You're doing great on the stone blocks, the kid. Let's try that one more time, shall we, Beta? Kid, you're doing great on the stone blocks thing. It's early in the morning, Beta. I've only had 3 cups of coffee and a smoothie and some water. And that was about it. I don't know how much you were keeping track of that, Beta, but that's it. That was about it. So English is not going to be my first language at the moment. The point of this being, I might suspend stone blocks again. What? There. What is it? What? Manhunting raccoons. And they all have the scaria. They all got the bad stuff. Okay. We can kind of cope with that. Everyone go into the runaway zone. And the animals can go in there, and the mechs can go in there. Okay. Where are they? Oh, wow. There's a wow. So many raccoons are coming to eat us. Okay. Hustle, people. Hustle. Dweeb, like, really, really get in there, like, super, super quick, please. Super, super, super quick. Thank you, and bring the bot with you. Okay, good. Neat. So, Militor, where are you these days? Where are you? You're down here. Okay, cool. Could you come up here, please, and go there? Dweeb, you can just hang out right there. And then I need, like, everyone else. So, you guys come over here. Butch, come on over and bring the tigers with you. Thank you. Bring all the tigers over there. Okay, this should actually... I want to... in my mind, I want to say this should be fine. In my mind, that's what I want to say. I don't know that for a fact. All right, the Militor is going to take point. And everyone else can... Butch, you just hang back with the tigers. That's all I need you to do. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. You will be soon. No, don't try and eat my wall. No. There we go. Yeah, go down the trap corridor like a sensible raccoon. There we go. And that... And a couple more coming in. I can actually probably replace a lot of these traps with steel at this point. Is that all of them? That brought... no, there's 2 down here, but they will die. Yeah, you will die. Okay. I think that's kind of solved itself. So everyone can go off duty. And while I'm here, and I've actually got a bunch of steel now, how about we cancel the wooden traps, or at least the ones that exist, and replace those with steel traps. I've got quite a bit of steel that's coming in. So 1 steel trap, please, and just line these up like this for slightly better defenses. Cancel that one. Nope, that's a raccoon. Cancel that one. That is indeed a spike trap, and then put that in there. Okay, that went fine. That went just fine. That's what trap corridors are for. That's why we have them. And then everyone can go back to work. So unrestricted, home zone, animals. Yeah, actually, just stay in the home zone. Don't wander too far. You can go outside a little bit if you want to kill something. That's totally chill. But other than that, just kind of stay around the house. And also, let's get any heal route coming in that we might be able to take advantage of. Neat. Okay, back to work. I think that went very, very well. If that's the worst thing that happens in this episode, I'm doing great. Way better than the Doug and Naked Mitsuya issue. I'm so sorry, Mitsuya. You were so smart and so naked. It's just... It's tragedy, really. I think... And Comments rightfully was mourning Mitsuya. She may have been, unintentionally, the most popular member of the community for her sharp intelligence and complete and utter lack of clothing. You know what? If I meet someone on the street and they are stark naked and frighteningly intelligent, I'm interested in that person. I want to talk to that person. I have questions. And they probably have answers because they're frighteningly intelligent. Lots of dead animals coming in, and Dweeb's immediately cooking them up. Hey, Dweeb, it's been a long time. How good are you at cooking these days? Quite good. Yeah, quite good at the old cooking there. So hopefully not as much food poisoning as we may have experienced in the past. Kind of thinking about bouncing the baby out. Not literally like bouncing it on the floor. Yeah, you're 5 now. You're learning how to be a... Melee 4! Melee 4. This kid is a kung fu expert. I kind of want to take you out just to have you punch somebody. If I took the baby out, oh god, Stillwater's gone off. Okay, that's fine. You do that, kid. If I wanted to take the baby out, I should probably establish a small school area. So that is anyone good at childcare? Actually, Stillwater is if he wasn't insane. Quite good, too. Quite good. Then the kid could be learning other things. I kind of think I want to get the baby out. It would be a Roomba, if nothing else. It'd just be something that can clean. And it'll learn faster outside of the tube, or at least learn some sort of variety besides punching people. So how about we moved? That's a really good bet. How about we move this over here into what ostensibly is going to be the dormitory? And then a lot of this stuff could get reinstalled over here too. Not the lamp. So this could go, say, over here like that. That should cover all of those beds. And then I'm going to make this into a sort of a schoolroom area when they've done that. Speaking of the dormitory, how about we did... Actually, we should have a bunch of trees coming down soon, right? Have we destroyed a bunch of nature? Guys, are we killing nature? Oh, hang on. Stillwater has stopped rambling, but is also still insane. Well, largely insane. About to be insane again. Let's make sure we're killing nature, guys. I don't want us to stop destroying the local ecosystem. So any trees, gots to go. All right, no time for nature around here. Some of those might be out of range of the Agrabot. Just for fun and profit, let's just put that Agrabot anywhere it wants to go. The Agrahand, there you go. How are we doing on those components up here, kids? Okay, we haven't really made a lot of moves in that regard. And we also can't get to that one because we carved it in a weird way. Somebody mine that out. That was very silly of you people. Very, very silly going on there. Okay, how's food? Keep a check on food, because we've run out of food in the past, haven't we, Dave? 62 regular meals. How many are we supposed to be making? Oh, 65. Oh, we'll bump that up. How about we shoot for 100? What do we shoot for? Actually, shoot for 85, and then we'll give a shot at doing some fine meals. I don't... this is going to be a back burner kind of thing, but that'll cheer people up a little bit. Do it until you have 20 fine meals. Oh, and put a pause when satisfied on that, Dave, because you never remember to do that. And then they'll just be there forever, constantly making meals every time somebody eats one. Butch cranking out some more art. Oh, that's a large jade sculpture. We actually had enough jade for that. I've still got more jade. I got 152 jade left over here. All right, keep it going, Butch. Doing great on that. If any trader ever shows up, we'll be fine. We'll be doing just fine. Okay. Hey, is anyone out doing mining? Not as such. You guys aren't mining down here. No, there's nothing to mine there. I just want somebody to chip out that thing so we can get the components out of there. Lumpy, what are you doing? You're researching. Great, good. Keep doing that. Chella, you're digging at slate. Could you just take out that bit, please? That way we can get that component out of there and, do something useful with it besides looking at it longingly. Lumpy, how's the whole, who's what's there? The multi-analyzer. Can't build that either, Dave, by the way. Just so as you know, Dave, you can't build that either. This is all for naught, as they say. All for naught. N-A-U-G-H-T, by the way, not N-O-T. So, we're back to just praying for a trader. I don't have the rep to summon anyone. Did we move all the things? Sort of vaguely. All right, you're doing that one right now. And then are you going to do the other one? Yeah, you're going to do the other one. Perfect. So, let's get a vague sense of schoolroom going on in here. You're going to tell me I don't have the wood, but I bet you I got the granite. So, where's the school stuff? School. I'm looking right at it. I know I'm looking right at it. You're going, it's right there, Dave. Oh, you just went by it again. Oh, it was right there. It was right there. There it is, school desk. How about a granite school desk? Right there. And then the thing that goes with it, the blackboard. So, do that. Right there. And then probably a couple of chairs. See if you can get some wooden dining chairs made. I know you're going to tell me I don't have enough wood. We will have enough wood at some point in time, I assure you. So there. Now, whoever does childcare, if I pop the baby out of the tube, they could actually do like real lessons where they're going to learn things more efficiently, quicker. I don't really remember. This mad boomalope. That's unfortunate. Nobody likes that sort of thing. Ah, I see we are cutting down a lot of wood over there. Let's have the hauling bot go wherever it needs to, too. So, Lifter, you can go wherever. Except not now, because, you know, boomalope. So, once again, everyone back in the runaway zone, please. Because, you know, insane thing coming. And then you go over here. Good, okay. Slow everything down there a little bit. Okay, don't need to be moving that quick. Where's the fire? What kind of hurry are we in? Where's the fire? The fire will be here momentarily when the boomalope explodes. But for right now, no fire going on. Yeah, it should go right into the trap corridor and explode, and then everything's fine. Could you get out of the way? Could you just sort of, like, come over here? Thank you. Because you're going to get exploded. Yep, there we go. Okay, that problem has solved itself. Neat. Cool. So everyone can go back. You can be off draft, by the way. So you're good. Everybody back to work. So, you know what? Just do that. Except the Militor. Keep him in the home zone. And the Clean Sweeper. I don't need to be brushing off the outside areas there. The animals can go back into the home zone, and we're everywhere. We're everywhere we want to be. We're just like Visa. All right. We'll deal with the fire. The fire will get put out eventually. It's not even a particularly important fire. It's all surrounded by stone, except for this wooden bit. That's less stone. You know, what with it being wood. Why? I feel we should have a door here. It seems like we're going all the way around to get places. Huh. All the way around there. The freezer temp is looking good. Yeah, I'm going to put a door in there. I don't think this doesn't look very efficient. Well, because it's me, and I am not known for efficiency. In fact, I'm known for the exact opposite. Infamously known for it. If you're looking for someone completely inefficient, but maddeningly genius, hashtag geniusosity, then you're in the right place. Oh, the weather thing is over. Okay. Is it still... And we don't have the cold snap anymore either. Okay, things are kind of getting back to normal. I don't know, should I even bother putting on any of the sewing things? Because it's going to be winter very soon. Do I have a rice one going? If I've got a rice one, I'll pop that on. That's cotton. There we go. Sew that. That we might be able to get up and running before winter hits. I'm sure we could probably get that done. Wraith, you're grabbing that. That's all cool. The fire has been put out. Yeah, okay. This is it's going remarkably well. Just a bunch of mad animals today. And nothing else. I'm very suspicious now. Is this payback for my tiger expert and naked researcher dying? Because honestly, RimWorld, I appreciate it. I do. We've taken one of those components. We must have used that for something. Did we build one of the trade beacons? That seems like something we'd probably do. No, I don't immediately see one. Well, it'll come together. We have access to a small amount of components, but perhaps enough components to do what I wanted to do. Except, now that I'm going to learn the better mech stuff, I should get the larger mech gestator. One thing at a time, Dave. One thing at a time. It's going frighteningly well today. Why don't we just leave it at frighteningly well? Okay, let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just have it be fine. The fish are in. Got a whole bunch of bass in there. Well, a whole bunch. We've got 2. Which is weird, because there's clearly a picture of 3. Maybe it's 1 mutant fish and 1 regular fish on top of each other. Oh, there we go. That's what we were doing. We're putting the orbital trade beacon in the kitchen. Yeah, I like to be able to sell excess food if I have it. And I do see we've got some fine meals that have come in there, too. Wouldn't be a bad idea to put another lamp up over here. It's actually very dark. How are we lighting this place? Oh, there's 1 lamp way over there. There's a psychic soothe. Okay, that's great. That'll chill people out a little bit. Yeah, it's very, very dark in the kitchen. Let's put that over there. There we go. Okay, much better. So, quest for components. There's a few that we're going to mine. I'm praying for a trader. I am just desperately praying for a trader to come by who has, like, so many components. There we go. Stillwater's got some more. Oh, and there's another one right behind it. All right, so that's another 8 that are going to come in. Industrial Festival. I guess? Sure. It might cheer you guys up. Okay, Industrial Festival. Skinny Puppy's opening. Ministry's closing. And then there'll be some no-name band that you've never heard of, probably. So, seriously, Al Jurgensen, just stop, please. It's okay, he said he would. He's like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. Like, thank God. I love you, Al Jurgensen. You've created some of the best music of my life. But wow, it's getting old and sad and tired, isn't it? Time to just put it away. Just put that away. This will cheer people up. They'll have a good time with this. Wraith's certainty's going down too. Wraith, what sort of nonsense do you believe in? Isn't that our thing? Aren't we into that? I think we're into that. Don't lose your certainty in that. We're very certain about that. We love that religion. It's a great religion. It's all about ripping your body parts off and replacing them with toasters and coffee makers and things like that. It's awesome. You're gonna love it. This is done. Okay, I think I'm gonna pop the baby out. I think baby. Yeah, get the baby out of here. No, I don't want to particularly select the baby. Yeah, cancel the vat growth. Just the baby just comes out on the floor. Oh, do I have any children's clothing? Probably not. This is gonna be one naked baby. Are you going right for clothes? Oh, there's a shirt. Yeah, we got a shirt, and you got something else, and... Oh, yeah, you're fine. You got a head wrap. Neat. You went immediately for the head wrap. Hang on, baby. What are you wearing? Yeah, you got it. You're all great. Head wrap, shirt, parka, pants. Kid's good to go. Let's give you a bedroom somewhere. I've got an one somewhere around here. Yeah, you can sleep with the tigers. That's perfectly appropriate. There you go, kid. Sleep with the tigers, and let's get you working. All right, so obviously be number one on those two things. Unfortunately, you can't do combat because you're probably my best melee combatant. However, you can clean like nobody's business. All right, and then if you've got nothing else to do some hauling. But focus on cleaning and hauling. Okay, baby's up. And who was doing childcare? There was somebody really good at that. Was it Stillwater? Yeah. So, you know what? 2 is fine. 2 is fine on that. Yeah, if you've got you really don't do much else besides that. You are very good with people, though. You're excellent with people, and you'll hopefully be good with baby. I should probably think about a new name for baby, although I might just call baby baby. I've done it in the past. We've had baby who was named Baby. Fans of the channel will remember that. Other people will not. They'll be like, I've never heard of that, Dave. I'm brand new to this channel. I stumbled across it by complete accident, and somehow I can't get away as much as I want to. It's like a black hole. I want to escape, but I keep getting sucked into it against my will. That's probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. A surprisingly quiet episode. Nothing really important happened. A few mad animals, and we popped the Kung Fu baby out of the tube. So guys, do please let me know what you're thinking of this in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Some more There's Still This Nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I know your patience is wearing thin. My patience is wearing thin. I've killed a guy, and you walked in here in that shirt. What kind of umbrella is worth $1,600? Is it woven from unicorn tears? All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. I know you're all saying to yourselves, you know, where on YouTube do I think I could find this? Where do I think I could find this? And you're going to say to yourself, Dave's probably streaming right now.